weekly rotation time. These are some of the fragrances that I've worn throughout the past 2 weeks or so, that the week that I've been gone and the week that I'm back as well. So I'm gonna share those with you guys today. But before we jump right into the video, let me know down in the comment section below, which fragrances have you been wearing inside your house during these quarantine days. So let me know down below. Are you wearing some beast mode fragrances? Are you annoying your wife? Are you annoying your roommates with it? Because you're home now, you can wear all the beast mode monsters that you want. Yeah, just let me know down in the comment section below, which fragrances have you been rocking in the recent few days. Yo, what's up guys, Timmy here. Welcome back to another video on Imagine Sense channel. Today we have weekly rotation, or the past 2 weeks' rotation, if you will. I don't have them day by day. These are just fragrances that I've been wearing the most often the past couple weeks. I wore a lot of these multiple times, so there's just some of them that I've been wearing recently. So let's start up with today actually. Today I haven't really worn anything yet, so I'm actually gonna put on this one right here. L'Homme Idéal Intense by Guerlain. This one is one that I was so grateful to have picked up from FragranceNet. So it popped up on FragranceNet for $50. And to give a comparison, this is usually 90 something dollars on eBay for 100 ml. So I was able to scoop it up for 50 bucks when it was on there. I don't think it's on there anymore. Expensive designer fragrances tend to pop up on FragranceNet every now and then, so I would check there every day for new arrivals if you can. To get the best deals, because those prices do eventually go up. So yeah, I was able to get this one on the cheap and it's really, really good. So let's put it on. Oh man. It's a similar DNA to Guerlain L'Homme Idéal EDP, but much more like richer, I would say, in the gourmandish slash woody notes of it. It's not so sweet or as bright as the EDP, but a lot more reserved, a lot more professional, a lot more mysterious, if you will. It has a dark kind of mysterious, cool guy aura about it. Oh, really, really enjoyed this one. And yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying this one tonight for sure. It's actually right now 2:30 a.m. in the morning. If you guys don't know, I edit late at night, so I edit all the way up till 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, then I sleep during that time. I wake up at 2 p.m., stuff like that. So yeah, a little tidbit into my life, but with that being said, let's jump right into the actual rotations. So these again are not in any particular order. I'm just gonna start with the first one here. I wore this one quite a few times the past few days, and I really enjoy it. This one is Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo's Casual Life. This one is surprisingly really good. It has a niche smell about it because it has the violet leaf, it still has that coffee vibe. You blend those together, you create a really nice kind of officey, gourmand, officey type of scent that's just very unique. It's so unique. Even in the niche world, I don't really smell something that is similar to this, let alone in the designer world. There's nothing like this in the designer for sure. And in terms of the whole line, I believe this one is my favorite because the original Uomo is sweet and the signature is also sweet, and those two comes off my skin very like strongly, and I don't really feel comfortable wearing those two fragrances oftentimes. And the urban feel is nice, but it's another like blue fragrance, so I like it, but I just don't like it as much as this one because this actually has a lot of uniqueness about it. It's simple, it's unique, the quality of the ingredients itself is not so high, but the quality in terms of creativity is through the roof. Amazing. So good. I really, really enjoyed this one. And if you guys have not tried this one yet, I highly urge you to do so. This one is not a safe blind buy though, so don't just go ahead and blind buy this one. It has like coffee and gourmandish notes, so not everyone's gonna enjoy a scent like this one. And even a violet leaf, some of you might not enjoy that one as well. So yeah, try this out. I would say grab a decant if you can, or try it out with a friend or something like that. But yeah, this one, really amazing stuff. And of course, guys, this week, no compliment week because obviously we're social distancing, so there'll be no compliments unless I give it to myself, that is, which I do every morning, by the way. I give myself like 10 compliments every morning. The next one here is newest acquisition for me. This one's L'Homme Eau. I wore this once this week and I'm just really surprised how good it is because I knew it was good. I knew I liked this scent. I just haven't really pulled the trigger on it until now that it's being rumored to be like, you know, a little bit low on stock. I don't want to say discontinued because a lot of you guys don't like that, but it's considered lower on the stock. The production is not as fast, so it will come back. I'm sure it will come back. It's not discontinued or anything, so you should not hoard this fragrance. I'm telling you, you should not go out right now on eBay and buy yourself a bottle because it is not, I repeat, not discontinued. So don't bother, it will come back. Don't blind buy. this fragrance. So yeah, this one is really good. It's a really nice, refreshing floral fragrance. And when it comes to floral fragrance for men, I don't wear too many of them besides white florals, which are my favorite, of course, and Toy Boy, which is surprisingly a really, really good release as well. But in terms of floral, I don't really wear a lot of floral, but this one will not put you off at all. It does not smell too heavy like grandma type of floral. This was really fresh, refreshing. It's like a spring cocktail, like a spring floral cocktail. It's amazing. It has a sparkliness about it as well, which I really like. It really feels uplifting, feels energetic. It's just, you're ready for a day every time you throw on a scent like this. And it's also a type of scent that would really put a big smile on your face. Like if you wake up in the morning, you got ready and like you're ready to go outside, you spray 4 or 5 sprays of this on, you're like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the day. I feel amped. So yeah, that's what this fragrance is. So yeah, L'Homme Eau Team, super invigorating fragrance, highly recommended. And I wear like 4 sprays of this one because it is lighter on my skin. And I would even recommend you wear more, maybe like 5 to 6 sprays max of this one, because on my skin, it is quite light. Next one here, we have an uber niche fragrance. This one is like not sold anymore, but you can still get it at some boutiques if you ask for it. And this one is Eau Noire by Christian Dior, and this one has coffee, has lavender. It smells a little bit like a gourmandish kind of curry, which is weird when I explain it to you, but when you smell this thing up close, you're like, yeah, it does have a little bit of that like curry vibe in it. It might be weird to some of you, but that's just the initial opening. After the dry down, it becomes more of like the coffee lavender that I talk about. It becomes extremely, extremely nice of a fragrance. And I'm sad that Dior discontinued this one. I can see why though, because this is not at all a 2020 fragrance. A lot of people nowadays will probably not enjoy wearing this one, especially like, you know, the younger people. Yeah, they would not enjoy wearing this one at all. But at the time, it was like a masterpiece. And I still think it's a masterpiece now. It smells absolutely incredible. This one though is technically discontinued and a lot of Dior boutiques will not have it on shelf, but you can ask them for it. And that's actually how I got mine, is that I asked them, hey, do you have any Eau Noire left in stock in the back somewhere? They normally do, because when they discontinued fragrances like this, and also Mizza and Mille Laforet, all the other discontinued Dior fragrances, they tend to still have stock of it. They just can't technically put it out on the floor and sell it on the floor, but they can still sell it to you if you ask for it. So that's just a tidbit for whenever Dior boutiques open up again. If you want to pick up this one, Mizza or Mille Laforet, you can go ahead, you know, ask them if they have it. They normally would have it. Mizza will be a little harder to find, but Eau Noire and Mille Laforet, those two, definitely they will still probably have it. The next one is a Creed fragrance, and this one is Acier Aluminium. Now this one is involted, I think. I hope it's back on the website because it smells absolutely fantastic. Now, a long time ago, in the beginning of Imagine Sense channel, I described this one as smelling like a suit of knight armor, like a shining knight, medieval knight's armor, because it has that really nice metallic-y vibe to it. And this metallic-y vibe is not at all off-putting because it's coupled with a huge blast of freshness, some warmth, some powderiness, and some fruitiness. It smells absolutely old school, but still modern and creative at the same time. It's just a blast of fragrance to smell. Man, it's just so good. This was when Creed was purely experimental and they come up with stuff that's like amazingly unique like this. It might not be the most wearable thing for everyone, but they were willing to push, like, you know, the envelope, dude. They weren't just gonna make mass appealers. This is not at all a super mass appealer, but it smells absolutely fantastic and so creative. I love wearing this one, and I have gotten comments wearing this one before, and oh my god, I'm glad I have a bottle of this now. It smells literally like really nice, fresh, metallic-y, fruity, warm, ambery, powdery. So good. There's so much going on in this one, yet smelling very smooth and well blended and simple, all at the same time. There's just so much going for this fragrance to make it such a, to me, quite a masterpiece from Creed. I love wearing this one in the fall time, mainly in winter time when I'm going outside. That's the perfect time to wear it. The warmth, the fruitiness, the metallic freshness in the cold air. Phenomenal, like absolutely phenomenal. Love this one so much. Acier Aluminium by Creed. And then we're gonna move on to the next Creed that I have here. This is Cess Mandarin Pamplemousse. This one is a citrus basket, like a dry citrus basket, like a mixed citrus that's maybe been sun-dried for a long time. You get that really nice kind of scratchy dryness alongside the zestiness that's in here. Oh, so powerful. It's such a strong mixed citrus fragrance. I love this one for the springtime and for the summertime. Well, summer, maybe not daytime, it is very, very strong. This is one of those citrus fragrance that you would not want to wear in the heat because it's just so strong. It pushes out so much. It definitely has an old school kind of slightly powderish vibe to it, not so much, but the dryness in here is just so thick. It's so rich in a way that you would not want to wear this one in the sun, but in the evening time, it smells phenomenal. If you wear this inside your house, or if you wear this at nighttime, like going out just for a walk, you'll notice a really beautiful cloud of just dried citrus around you. It smells phenomenal. It's one of the best experiences I have with Creed fragrances alongside Acai Aluminium. For me, as a niche head, as a niche lover, these two does it for me very, very well. When it comes to just the creative, the enjoyability of wearing these two scents, they're amazing. So yeah, Cess Mandarin Pamplemousse, amazing scent right here. Try this one out alongside this one, the Acai Aluminium, of course. Now, next one here is the last designer on this list. This one is Coach Platinum. I've been wearing this one about 2 or 3 times, and this one has grown on me a lot. Like, I already liked it from the initial smelling, but the more I wear it, the more I just think this is top tier. Like really, really nice, like at least B+ or A- type tier designer, mass appealing blue fragrance. It smells really good. It has a lot of what you would like in a blue fragrance, like a fresh, mass appealing vibe. It doesn't have a super shower gel vibe. Instead, what it has is a really nice kind of creative, slightly touch of gourmandish kind of vibe, a little bit of sweetness. So it has kind of its own direction, even though it's in the mass appealing genre of fragrance. It's so good. It's so, so good. This one I would rank near Y Live for me personally. Y Live I still like more than this one, but I would rank this really close to Y Live by Yves Saint Laurent for being just an amazing mass appeal, all-time versatile fragrance that has kind of its own unique trajectory in a way. So those two, Y Live by Yves Saint Laurent and Coach Platinum, is really, really good. This one I normally only wear just 3 sprays, but you can easily go 4 or 5 on this one. It's not gonna be too strong for anyone at all. It smells really good. The projection is nice, but 4 or 5 sprays is still not gonna be too much for other people around you. They'll be able to smell you quite nicely. So it's never too pungent of a fragrance. That's another thing I like about it. So yeah, Coach Platinum, really, really good mass appeal, versatile fragrance, and a very, very safe blind buy as well if you just want to go ahead and buy this. It is also cheap too, like it's around $30, $34 is what I got this bottle for, and this is, I think, it's like 60 ml. So yeah, it's very affordable, very versatile as well, and also high compliment getting potential with a little bit of its own uniqueness. So very much in love with Coach Platinum. Next one here that I'm gonna talk about is kind of like a guilty pleasure. In a way, there's also a story associated behind this fragrance that I may or may not tell you guys later. So the fragrance itself has a sentimental value to me, but also the smell is kind of like a guilty pleasure at the same time. This one is Smoke for the Soul by Kilian, or Kilian Paris is what it's called now. The brand changed the name. But yeah, this one's supposed to smell like cannabis. It doesn't smell exactly like cannabis. I don't really smoke a lot of pot, but I have done so when I was younger, like in high school. You know, we all done it, we all tried it, or we all smelled it somewhere before. This does not replicate cannabis as a whole. It doesn't have like this smoky, skanky kind of vibe. This is cannabis, but wearable. It's a cannabis-inspired fragrance made to be enjoyable, made to be wearable, not at all mass appealing though. This is something that might put some people off if they're walking around you. If you spray too heavy, this definitely will get you some looks. But to me, I just enjoy it so much. It's so beautiful. The cannabis in here is so light. It's coupled with a light bit of smoke alongside of freshness. It's really, really, really good. Wow, so good. From a creative standpoint, from a niche lover standpoint, amazing. From a mass appeal standpoint and practicality standpoint, this is not at all a mass appealer or a practical fragrance to wear. The people around me that have smelled this one off me, some of them do give me some negative reaction, which is understandable. I don't wear a scent like this to get compliments. I only wear it because I'm feeling it that day. I'm feeling like I want to smell like this that day. So yeah, this is my guilty pleasure, Smoke for the Soul by Kilian. And maybe I'll do a video, maybe a top 5 or top 10 guilty pleasure fragrances. Maybe that's coming in the pipeline in the future. But yeah, that's Smoke for the Soul by Kilian. And you know what would be cool? If you made it all the way this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Leave down in the comment section below again, one guilty pleasure fragrance. Which fragrance that no one else likes around you, but you wear it anyway because you love it so much. We all have that one fragrance, so leave it down below. If you made it this far into the video, please do so I know which one of you are like my biggest fans, because I know there's a few of you out there. Thank you again so much for watching, and yeah, that was the rotation. That's all the fragrances that I wore the past 2 weeks. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video coming tomorrow. Peace out and bye.